Hello, hello, and welcome in everybody to a lovely Thursday afternoon. The sky is clear, clouds are blowing by. I think a little bit of the YouTube video is invading the screen at the top there, but besides that, it's a lovely Thursday afternoon. Let me just welcome in everybody. Hello, Staples. Never fill your summer with 3 big life events. It sounds like pretty good, pretty practical advice, honestly. Let me just pop up real quick. There we are. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to Fire Emblem-esque week, kind of. We got double Fire Emblem this week, which I think is pretty exciting. I haven't, for some reason, I just have this thought that Fire Emblem is weekend time, but I used to play Fire Emblem on the weekdays, and I've been really having fun with Path of Radiance, and we're so close to getting back to where we left off on our normal playthrough. So I figured, why not do double this week? Hello, Evie. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. How is the 100-line defense going? Have you gotten all 100 endings yet? And hello, J-Man. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me just put up the thumbnail for the stream today. Boop, and boop. That does take care of the, I don't know how that's happening. The YouTube video, like the window I have for the YouTube video, it should not be that long. But it has somehow infected the outside of our lovely can abode. Not even close. Ah, I see. F-Zero, some slow responses. Ah, no worries, Evie, no worries. Yeah, I've been playing more on my offline time chats, my offline time. I've been playing more Unicorn Overlord, and it's... I don't know. There's just too much content in that game. I feel like as I've grown older, it's always... I feel like more concise games, especially RPGs, are, at least to me, a little bit more valuable. Because now, in Unicorn Overlord, they've introduced all the elves. And the elves are great. Love the models of the elves. Absolutely. But all the elves are brand new classes. So now I have to figure out which ones they pair with the best, and I have to redo all of my forces again as I get in all this new batch of units. Because my brain can't just let me do, like, unperfected units. I have to, like, find out where these units go, in what grouping, how to use them properly. I can't not use them to their full potential, chat. Otherwise, what kind of game player am I if I'm not using these new units to their fullest potential and not making the strongest units possible? That doesn't sound right. I can't be doing that. So, I got a bunch of new elf units, bunch of new units. Now it's making my head spin. Not a gamer. Absolutely not a gamer if I can't optimize the fun out of it. That is, I forgot who exactly said the quote, but I think it's from the guy, or at least I've heard somebody attribute the quote, which I think is the best way to put it. I heard someone attribute the quote to Sid Meier, the guy who did the black and white games, that if you give gamers the chance, they will unoptimize the fun out of anything you put in front of them. And I feel like that's definitely the case with Unicorn Overlord. I'm getting too caught up in the optimization. Optimize the fun out of it is exactly the move. Yeah, that seems to be what I'm getting towards. Because once I optimize it to the point I like, then my brain cools down and I'm satisfied, you know? I hear 100-line is all endings. See, that's not the optimization I'm talking about, Evie. I'm mostly meaning to getting, like, units, like, it's more like the actual battle mechanics are very, very, very in-depth. Like, you change one unit in your army of up to 6, and so much of the dynamic of that unit, or that army, changes. So in one army, there's 6 units, and all the units interact with each other. And then for each unit, you set up almost code-like elements for when and how they use their attacks. So as soon as you introduce or want to change one unit in that army, you could be messing with your code and just totally muss everything up. Welcome to Fire Emblem. See, Fire Emblem is, I think, at a much better level of sanity when it comes to that. Fire Emblem is not as in-depth, and I don't mean that as a disparaging comment. But Fire Emblem isn't as in-depth as Octopath Traveler gets, because Octopath Traveler is like metric fuck tons more in-depth, and just crazy, crazy amounts of extra thinking and work put into your armies of 6 units, because all these 6 units are completely different. And then you can also give units specialty weapons and armor and items that give them new abilities. And it just gets crazy. Octopath sucks big time. I didn't really get Octopath 1 very well, but I just didn't like their story structure. I haven't played the second one, which I think it might be a little better. I'm not sure. What? Uh-oh. There's been a gauntlet thrown down in chat. Yeah, I like did I call it Octopath Traveler? I meant Unicorn Overlord, but I like Unicorn Overlord a lot, even if it's, I think, too complicated for its own good. That would be my... It's good, but it gets too much. It gets kind of too much into its own workings. My brother from another series. Hello, how are you? Hello, Cat. Hello, hello. It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We're doing well. I was just going over some Unicorn Overlord stuff, and it's gotten to a new level of complexity in Unicorn Overlord. And I was just describing how we're in the elf world in Unicorn Overlord, so now I get elf units. And now my brain wants to optimize all the elf units, which requires me to redo all of my armies, which is just, it's burning me pretty bad. Like, my brain's getting fried at trying to figure out the best placement for these guys. I'm here to stir the pot, you know? It's the important, Staples, that's a lifelong, important goal. Like, somebody on the internet needs to do that. It's a very time-honored role. Tradition, even. Octopath 1 was fun. 2 has also been fun so far. Yeah, I did not dig 1's story elements. Like I said, I like a more cohesive story. Once again, Fire Emblem just does it well. Fire Emblem is fight, story, etc., etc. So I like it a lot. It's very clean and narrow. I've been gardening for a week now. Oh, very cool, Cat. Very cool. Are you growing food, or are you growing like flowery plants? Pairing that garden may take time. The Furry Alliance. What horrible things the war makes you do. Sometimes you just have to take the hand that's outstretched to you, Zan. If that means we have to align ourselves with the Furry Alliance, then so be it. I mean, Cat's like a partial representative of the Furry Alliance. He's Cat Boy, so I don't know exactly how, what does that put you in the Furry Alliance? Are you like adjacent? Or are you like a card-carrying member? Thank you, Zan. But yes, Zan, how have you been? Bud? What's your week been up to? Have you been streaming anything? Any new fun hobbies going on? I think I'm just a weeaboo. Name that book Falchion. Okay, all right, J-Man. I will go swap over the redeems. you so graciously reminded me of. You will not be getting your points back, though, so. As is the fate of any who dare click my buttons. Sometimes they don't work. And your points will never be refunded. Ever. Scan artist Evie. I like what you're doing there, Evie. I like what you're cooking up. I gotta do some cleaning up this weekend, chat. There's on these redeems a couple of things in the this weekend's gonna be doing some organization of the old stream stuff, I think. Basically repairing and removing plants that unfortunately died from the weather, moved and replanted another one. Ah, that is the important part of gardening. Yeah, not everything that plants is dead. It lives to see another day. You will be getting a strongly worded letter in the mail. You know what? I don't even read the mail, so that's fine. I do need grass though. Sounds like with how hot it is over there, Cat. I imagine. I'm here to kick the can, brother. That's what I'm here. I'm here for entertainment-based purposes. If it requires kicks, it requires kicks, I accept the role of the can. Catboy ears are surgery to get them numbers. 100% cynical move. Cat, is this true? Are you not an actual half man, half cat? Have you just surgically added your ears? Just in time for spring cleaning. I do. I wonder where that like little saying comes from, because I do feel the spring cleaning in the air. When it's like nice out and it's early-ish morning, I just get this impulse to start cleaning up the house. Like some days I'll do like my laundry, my dishes, I'll do like clean out my car, I'll do I'll vacuum, all this stuff all in the same day. And then other days I won't. But there's like this thing you get. It just flows into you. That's right. Put the pink slips in the trash. They can't fire me if I don't read. Lies and slander. I've always been cat since I got online at a single-digit age. Holy shit, I've been a weeaboo my whole life before the term. All right, well, Zan, you got to be careful. You might be hearing from Cat's lawyers if this lie and slander is to be believed. It's the pollen. The pollen makes you want to clean. Interesting. I've only heard of pollen making you want to sneeze before. I haven't heard about this pollen that is cleaning based, but I'm willing to believe it. I'm willing to. What is it? That's stupid, but I believe it. Good thing that I also can't read the mail. I feel like this is checkmate. I don't think Cat's got a response to that. If you can't read the mail, then you can't be sent cease and desist letters. I'm pretty sure that's like check and mate over there. Pretty sure. But what else? Also, I've really gotten into a series on YouTube. Kind of a new guy that I've been watching, chat. But he's got like a 9-hour video, which is excessive. Yes, I will not deny that that's very excessive. But it's also something where I drive a lot, so I've been watching this video, or listening to this video, I should say, for like the last 2 days. Let me just pull up my history real quick. I don't remember his name, because I just started watching him. Flawed Peacock. That's it. Flawed Peacock. Which is, I think it's very obvious to see what he's trying to get people to say with the username. That's bullshit, but I believe it. It's my favorite Joe joke. Ah, that's what it is. It's not that stupid. It's bullshit, but I believe it. Is that from Gyro? No, is it Gyro or Gyro or something? I know it's part 7. I just don't remember their names. I need to reread part 7 before the part 7 anime comes out. I loved part 7. That one's a fucking trip. 3 is my favorite, but 7 is definitely up there. Ah, it's Giorno who says the phrase. I see. Oh, it's Johnny. I always have Johnny in my mind saying the stupidest shit. So that's probably why I thought it was Johnny. Johnny's always saying dumb shit. I can't make it past part 4. Well, I mean, you have a... Staples, you've read a lot of good parts, to be fair. Like, you have part 3, which is my favorite part. Part 4, which is one of my favorites. And then you got 1 and 2, which are good classics. You didn't like him? Oh, that's a shame. Which one did you dislike the least, I guess? I only like part 4. Okay, that's fair. Part 4 is pretty good, I think. Part 4 is less conventional hero and villain, but Part 5 is a clear villain as the leader of the Sicilian Mafia. Really? I think Part 4 is very clearly hero and villain. Like I love, I forgot his stupid-ass name, but he was one of my favorite villains, which makes me upset that I can't remember his name. But the villain from Part 4 is very clearly a psychopath. So, I mean, he's not a world-ending threat like the other JoJo's have. But he's very much a villain. Yeah, Killer Queen, but I can't... Yeah, Kira. Yeah. Yoshikage Kira. I think Kira is pretty easily a villain. He murders women and just enjoys their hands. I feel like he's a pretty easily pointed outable villain, and Josuke's, I mean, he's like a bancho, like he's like a punk, but he's a punk with a heart of gold. So I feel like he's like a very clear hero. He's just a hand fan. Nothing wrong about that part. The murdering women part, that might be. Yeah, but he shows up in the final third of the manga. I don't think so. I think he shows up not as the main antagonist, but I'm pretty sure he's in the background of earlier scenes in the last third. He definitely does his one of the major incidents. I think it's around halfway through the series. He's also my favorite villain. Next to Dio, I do like Dio. But I like Kira a lot. Kira's a very fun villain. He's very crazy. But crazy in a way that you can understand a little bit. Kira's very, not very, but he's more understandable as a character than Dio is. You know what I mean? Y'all just gonna walk by without saying hi to Angelo? What's up, Angelo? Enjoy your rock prison for all eternity. You surely deserve this. This was a very justified punishment, Angelo. It's very funny that a lot of villains just get sent to the eternity chamber as their punishment. Dio's just a massive dick who wants power. What's there to understand? He fits for his parts. He does, but he's not not understandable. He doesn't feel like... But I mean, when I say understandable, I mean it Kira's more down to earth. Where he's coming from is a little bit I can see somebody being just so obsessed with living a quiet life that they go crazy more than I can understand with a power-hungry kid trying to control the world via vampire magic. You know? I guess that's more I can understand Kira as a person better than I can understand Dio as a person. Kira's more person-shaped. There you go. Kira's more person-shaped. Remember a friend got super mad when All-Star Battle came out because the battle dialogue makes it sound as if Dio would have been a good father to Giorno, when let's be real, Dio is a redeemless asshole. That's the thing. If Dio knew how strong Giorno was going to become, there is definitely chance that because Giorno is the fruit of his seeds, that he would find him something to put effort and time into. Like, he's powerful, he comes from me, he's an extension of me. So Dio might treat them a lot better than they would treat a lot of other characters. A lot of other minions, because Dio could potentially see himself in Jirno. That didn't last long for the Pillarmen. I thought that the main Pillarman is still up there in space for all eternity. Jirno is a product of both his and Jonathan's seed. Truly the greatest homoerotic story ever written. It's about as close as you can get to Mpreg being in in a series. It's about as close as canon Mpreg as you're ever gonna get, I think. But again, I don't know like a ton of stories, so I feel like that's pretty close though. Well, yeah, the part 4 art isn't exaggerated. Of course, Kira looks more. That's not what I meant, Staples. Araki kind of retconned Dio's dickishness after his role in part 6. I'm also not the biggest fan of part 6. I'm gonna keep vague because I don't want to spoil in case anybody hasn't, hasn't like read or watched part 6. But part 6 definitely is my least favorite part. Not because of the characters, but mostly because of how that goes about, how the story comes to its conclusionary point. Very much not a fan of it. Though, I get it to a certain extent. But not my cup of tea, is how I would put it. Didn't we already spoil the entirety of one part? I'm trying to think. I mean, what part would we have spoiled? Oh, part 2, I suppose, but that's a much, I mean, the manga's been out for a while, but thinking of the anime, there's, it's not as recent, Part 4, the killer? I mean, there's multiple killers in part 4, but I get what you're saying. But part 6's ending is a little bit more dramatic than any of the other parts, I think. So that's why I don't like to really make mention of it. A lot of the other endings are a little bit more standard. So I will say this: if someone hears that Poochie is their favorite villain, I'll pull out that Simpsons clip of a guy laughing, pointing at the camera, saying, "You stupid." I feel no shame spoiling JoJo. I don't like to spoil, because I'm also very bad at catching up with things. I try to not spoil too often, if I can help it. Sometimes my brain doesn't work at the same speed as my tongue, but I try. My name is John Arbuckle. I do not drink, but I sometimes smoke. John Arbuckle is the closest... is a pretty close representation to Akira, I think. Or not Akira, Kira. He's pretty close. It's very funny. They both love their cat monster. I liked when I read it. Perhaps I need to refresh it. Maybe I could retry it again, but I don't know. I just did not like part 6's ending. I felt like it's not very JoJo-like, I would say. Even if it was a spoiler, no one will understand it. True, but you could put it simple enough that people would catch on. But I get what you're saying. JoJo's plots are very JoJo's scenes are very incomprehensible to the outside and looking in, Surprised John is now married. I'm surprised it's actual development in a newspaper comic. Listen, John, what was wrong with John in the first place, all right? Man had his own house. He was a loving pet owner. He had 2 pets that he loved. He had a career. He owns a home. He's got a loving family that he visits. What is wrong with... I never understood what was wrong with John Arbuckle in the first place. John Arbuckle is a perfectly okay individual. I can absolutely believe that John is slashing up women. I'm part of the John R. Buckle Defense Force. John, nothing wrong looking back. The world had it. Yes, the world had it against it for having too much swag. That's absolutely true. Hold on a second. Now you guys are making me look something. Now I have to do this. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Well, now we have to watch the anime music video. You guys have brought this among yourselves. All right. Now we have to watch it. 1 second. I have to put this on now. There's no two ways about it. You have gotten my ire. Let's see, and take this. Then let's just get this out of here. Now what's this? Oh, okay, I need to do this. All right, then this. Useful. I'm really glad that this stuff works. You know, it's really good when this stuff works. All right. Do like this. All right, I have it unmuted. Okay, it's supposed to be unmuted. All right, hold on. Okay, now we're going to watch the AMV music video. This is very important. See, look at him go! This is the AMV John Arbuckle You're Gonna Go Far Kid, in case you want to watch it for yourself. Look at this! Look at it! He just pulls off his shirt with the Garfield. Look at the moves. That's just white boy swag right there. That's what the world doesn't want you to know that you can pull off, all right? That's what the world doesn't want you to know. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. All right, put this back on. Boop. Apparently there's Golden Freddy and something over there, but let me put on the music again. Boop. And there's No Point Lounge back on. Yep. And there. Now I gotta move this. All this disorganization. There we go. And then, aha. Beautiful. John wasn't living in an unfair world. This is John's world. We just live in it. Lasagna. Time stands still. Oh, man. That's the good stuff. The unit, that new Yakuza game is kind of looking sick. Oh, Crow didn't say anything? That's weird. Crow, why didn't you say anything? Crow should be fine. Let me just see if... Test. Why isn't that getting picked up now? There's always something. You know, you fix one thing, something else doesn't want to work. Looks like it is. The crow refuses its master.
My bunny! My bunny!
What is? Why, TTS? You were working just... Boy, I sure do love technology. My fucking boomer-ass brain is not meant for this shit. Oh, is it maybe... Aha! Okay. I think it's something with... Sammy needs to be... Sammy Core, why are you not... Sammy Core, why are we yellow, Sammy Core? Sammy Core, why are we yellow? We're green over here, yet we're yellow over at the core. I played Twitch. Ay caramba. Ay caramba indeed. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. I can turn it off for, just turn it off for the meantime, which is I like Crow. I guess I'm just gonna turn it off for now. I don't know. Actually, I'm just gonna do a quick reset. That's the first order of any sort of business. If something tech-like doesn't work, turn it off and then turn it on again. Most important thing you'll ever learn with any sort, even I know this from my limited tech knowledge. Something doesn't work, turn it on, turn it off again. Need a point refund for my wink not working. You will get nothing and you will like it. Technology, why must you be like this? Well, yes, it's not connected. Can you just connect already? How about you dang old connect machine? Ugh, it's so annoying. Alright, one more time, and then we're just gonna move on. I'll get to the game here. Yeah, definitely some fail error. You ain't damn working. Of course you got a fatal error, brother. Because I shouldn't have time to out-crow. What did you do? Oh, hold on, J-Man. What did you do? Oh, okay. If you didn't, I was going to be... If you did something like that, I was going to be pissed. Yeah, I'm having a... This thing's having a hell of a time. Okay. This doesn't seem to be working. I'm going to disconnect this, and then I'll go to my backup thing. Connect. Okay, that should... Connect. Still got yellow here, so everything should work besides Crow, I think. I don't know why Crow's not working. Let's do this. Is this working?
Hey, I know. I'll use my
That's still working. Okay, I'll just turn Crow off for now. I'll figure it out over the weekend or tomorrow or something. Oh, technology. We love you around here. We love you, but... You sure are an issue. Anyways. Turn that off. You got... It's fine. I don't have anything big for the points anyways. The points are for fun. The points are for fun. Meh. I say meh and I wave my hand at the screen. Anyways. Now that is just fun and...
Back to the ground!
Okay, see. Good. Or at least that works. At least that works. The points don't matter. Exactly. Exactly. J-Man, when you said that you timed out Crow, I was... there was genuine frustration in my voice. I hope that came across. He's going over that cliff. That was me. I would have been going over that cliff. I also miss Whose Line. Whose Line was a great show. Even the British one and the new one isn't that bad. It's not the same with Drew Carey, of course, but it's not bad. Even the new stuff isn't bad. Yeah, it's the one without Drew Carey. It's I don't know the host name, but she's does anyone know the new host name? Because I'm thinking about the one that's like the early aughts with Drew Carey, and then there's a more recent one with a woman host who's not Drew Carey, obviously, but whose line is it anyway? Let me see if I can get her name from like I'm sure there's like a from 2013 is the more recent one. Oh no, they still have episodes all the way to 2024. Seriously? Wow. Yeah, it's still 2024. They're still doing it. Aisha Tyler. Aisha? Damn, they're still doing it. I knew it was recent. I didn't know they were still doing it. Yeah, they have season 14. Aisha, thank you. Aisha. It's 2025. It says who. But anyways, they were in 2024, they were still putting them out. Yeah, 2024, they were putting them out. Which is pretty recent. I didn't think they were that up to date. I knew they were in the late 2010s and the early 2020s, but I didn't know they were like still doing it in 2024. That's pretty crazy. They got an 8.4 still on IMDb. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, the episodes are definitely not as good without Drew Carey. It was Drew Carey, Ryan Stiles, Wayne Brady, and Greg Proops. That's the group. Brad Sherwood is also good. You could take if you can't have Wayne, you can have Brad Sherwood in there. Brad's also really good. The good three though is Colin, Ryan, and Wayne. You need those three. Then Brad and Greg can be like swapped in and out. Both are very good. They work well together too. But I never liked I didn't dislike it, but the episodes where they have like the kind of like a celebrity guest are never quite as good as the episodes when it's just the main crew. And yeah, they had a British version, which I think was the originator, And then it was brought over to the Americas in the early 2000s. Drew Carey eventually stopped being in it. And then Aisha took over. And apparently they were doing the episodes all the way up to 2024. I don't think she was a bad host, but I mean, once again, it's just there's nostalgia talking, and there's also just Drew Carey obviously has like more. I assume like more bigger connections with the cast and crew because they also did the Drew Carey sitcom, which I do not remember the name of, but I remember I used to watch it. The Drew Carey Show. That's it. It was just called The Drew Carey Show. I know Ryan and Colin were on there. Oh, was it just Ryan? I'm actually looking at the IMDb now. I'm trying to see if Colin Mockery was on there. Does Drew Carey do anything besides Price is Right now? Or I don't think so. Let's see. I'll grab his IMDb. I know he makes crazy posts on Twitter.com. But let's see. He's an associate producer on the Bob and Tom Show. Then he also did Drew Carey's Improvaganza, which I think is just Whose Line Is It Anyways? That was done in 2011. And then what's the latest thing he did? I think it's literally just The Price is Right. Yeah, so it goes from Whose Line Is It Anyways to Mississippi Drug War Blues, The Case of Corey May, The Bob and Tom Show, Reason Saves Cleveland with Drew Carey, and then Drew Carey's Improvaganza with 40 episodes. Yeah, okay, that was that's basically it. Besides that, he's just been doing Price is Right. Because I feel like IMDb would have the rest of his stuff in there, you know? It's just the Drew Carey show is okay. Yeah, it's only got a 6.9 on IMDb. I mean, I remember liking it as a kid. Mostly because I liked Drew and Ryan. Yeah, surprisingly, Colin Mockery is not in the list of actors here. Oswald Lee Harry is in this?
What happened to Dorcas?
We just don't know. Yeah, Oswald Lee Harry was in 223 episodes of the Drew Carey show. Apparently he's still doing stuff. He's doing comic book stuff. The guy who killed JFK, yeah, that's the guy. Apparently he's doing comic book stuff now. Okay, so that was the name of the character. Oswald Lee Harvey. Sorry, Harvey. Oswald Lee Harvey. And then it's Dirk Bader. How the fuck do you say this first name? Diedrich Bader? Apparently he was in 223 episodes. And he was recently in Harley Quinn, the TV series. Diedrich. I thought his face looked familiar. I'm very bad with celebrities, but I looked at his face and I was like, I recognize that face from something. Guy from Office Space. Bader. I'm telling you, the English language sure is fucking something else. It sure is something. Oh, he was also in BoJack Horseman. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Wasn't she like a court judge or something? A lot of random people are in BoJack. Yeah, you know, I've never watched more than like a couple episodes of BoJack Horseman. I feel like I'd like it, but I feel like it's quite sad. So sometimes it takes a lot for me to watch something that I know is going to be like sad, I think. So I haven't watched much of BoJack, but I've heard it's quite good. Yeah, I think I would like it as well, Yumi, but yeah, it's heavy, and generally I don't like my entertainment to be super heavy. There's enough heavy stuff in the world. So if I want heavy, I like to like maybe read it or like have like I like it in my more like book form stuff than I like it in my visual mediums. But man, the Drew Carey show, God, this is some. Drew Carey show is like the epitome of like a shitty 90s sitcom, I feel like. It's beautiful. Also, Drew Carey is one of those guys who it's hard to tell if he's fat or like average weight. You know, he wears just enough baggy clothes to be like, you can't tell if he's like super fat or if he's like just a little chubby. I've never sat down and watched Drew Carey show. It was on one of the at my father's house when I was a kid. It was just on one of those free TV channels. So I remember watching it a bunch. Cuz like, you know, I was a kid watching TV, it was on a free channel. That's how I ended up watching it, becoming a fan of it. Same thing with Whose Line Is It Anyways? It was like one of those shows that I would watch before bedtime. Back on playing. Remember those times playing Final Fantasy X. I just got it. And it was my father's PlayStation 2. But I got Final Fantasy X for Christmas. And so I remember putting it on the big screen TV. And that was... Now that was a treat. Big screen TV with Final Fantasy X. Now Whose Line I watched a shit ton of. Yeah, same. It's a great show. I don't think you're missing much by not watching the Drew Carey show. But... I remember it from my childhood, so it's got a place in my heart. Filthy Kimari fan. I am a Kimari fan. Through and through. Anybody with, like, if it's Blue Magic and it's Lancers, you got, that's my favorite kind of character right there. blue mages and lancers. That's why Quina is like one of my favorite. Well, no, she's not my favorite character, but I think she's really fun as a character. But Quina doesn't really stand toe to toe with the other characters in 9. But to be fair to Quina, that's a tough group to be throwing hands with. There's a lot of absolute winners when it comes to characters in Final Fantasy IX. Like, there's not a character in that. There's very few characters in that game, in that story, that are like immensely interesting to a certain extent. You know. So, she's like a funny. She's like a comic relief character, and she's in the series with like the most interesting characters, probably in the whole series. I think 10 and 9 you could probably have some debate with. I guess 7 as well, but I don't know. I don't think 7's characters really are up to snuff with 9's. Amarant's the only one I'd say meh. And even, yeah, exactly, yeah. I would say Amarant's kind of a meh as well, but even then, like, he still has like some interesting stuff going on, as well as just his like designed character. And there's so many dramatic scenes in that game. That's good stuff, man. I never did the Ozma have to race to, like, get the secret weapon, secret boss thing, you know? I've always thought about trying it as a proper challenge, but I don't know. That's a very tough one. That's a very tough challenge, I think. Rushing over there and trying to, you know, beat the whole game in... I forgot which, but it's like just a couple of hours, right? Pretty wild to try and manage that. Alright, chat. Grab this. 12 hours, yeah. To get to like the last area in 12 hours is a feat. You have to be skipping, I imagine, a lot of story. And just rushing it. It takes some finesse, it takes some experience. Unlike Final Fantasy X's stuff, where you get, where it's just like secret bosses in the international version, where you can kind of fight them when, at endgame. You don't need to rush over to get to the endgame bosses in the international versions, which I believe are now released in the stream version. Speedrunners take 9 hours on average to sell the point. Yeah, that's... It goes to show, like, that was meant for, like, completionists and super fans to get that blade. To get that, I think it's a weapon. I think it's a blade. But yeah, that's a super fan sort of thing to go for. If a speedrunner takes 9 hours on average, that's definitely explain. That's all you need to say, really. I think. Yeah, the Excalibur 2. Is it Steiner's weapon or is it a weapon? No, it's a Steiner weapon, I believe. Because I know, technically, Zidane uses swords. His are more like daggers. Or no, he has the yeah, he has daggers, right? Yeah, he has daggers. For some reason I got him and Chrono Cross's protagonist mixed up with their weapons, which is ridiculous because Chrono Cross's protagonist is like this giant two-headed scythe thing that he holds with two hands. Yeah, he uses thief swords and daggers. Okay, yep, that's right. But I believe Excalibur was just Steiner. Is that the name of it? Like, the swallow? Is that an actual, like, name for a weapon? It's wild if so. I've never really heard about it until Chrono Cross, if that's the case. Ba, ba, ba. Following is the greatest weapon. Get out of here with that, Yumi. Sure about that. Just know that's the name of his unique weapons. Okay. It is an odd enough looking weapon, that I feel like it would have an odd enough name. It's like a guitar, right? Like it's a weapon that's not common, so I would just, like, if somebody threw out a weird name for it, I probably would just nod. I go like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, a guitar is a very uncommon weapon in, like, a lot of fantasy games, so when I hear it, I'm like, oh, it sounds weird, but this is a weird weapon. so I'll take your word for it. You know? All right. I had more stuff to talk about, but it's almost an hour in. We haven't gamed yet, which is becoming more and more of a thing. Man, can you imagine just being somebody new coming in here? Like, oh man, I can't wait to watch some Path of Radiance. And then there's just this chucklefuck talking for an hour straight. There are video games? Surprisingly. Yap. It's all I fucking do recently. I fucking loved... I can't stop yapping. Oh man, that reminds me. I need to get a little soundbite of Will Smith's character from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air going, where the video games? So I think that would be a great... I think that would be a very well-used sound clip for you guys when I'm just talking too much and not starting the stream or not starting the games. You could just put that on there, like, where the video games? Where the video games? Oh yes, added Blizz. Yeah, I gotta... Like I said, there's some spring cleaning that's going to go on this weekend, hopefully. As long as I don't get uninspired. Some weeks I have more like energy for stream stuff on the weekends. Some weekends no, but I think this weekend I'm gonna have some energy and time for it. So I also ended my D&D stuff. Been doing the D&D stuff for a while, so it's nice to have a break from it. Bow, 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 down. Ah, man, I do such a good. Love this album, fucking Snow Point Lounge. You guys have got some good picks. Anyways, hour in. I'm gonna put on the ads early, and that way once they're done, we'll just get into the gameplay. Yeah, it makes more sense to me just to get them done now. Do. All right, there we go. So, okay, ads have been hit. After the ads are done, we'll get into the game. So, nice, clean hour of gameplay uninterrupted. I felt like last time the ads were coming on more and more often, but I checked. I don't think they were going on more than one. You know, the set every hour that they're supposed to. Still wild. If I could just not have ads, I would just 100% not have them. I feel like, you know, it's not worth the couple of pennies that they throw at you for running them. It just makes people annoyed. But I guess Twitch needs to make its money somehow. But I think I talked about this before, and I got like a little time to yap while the ads are going on. But a YouTuber that I liked was talking about how to like kind of stop the a couple of ways to stop the whole attention market that basically every like platform runs off your attention now for its revenue sources. Like, you know, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, always running ads, always trying to get your attention, keep you on the platform as long as you can because they want to make more money off of you. So one of the ideas they proposed was, and it's what not a lot of people were going to like, but I do agree to it to a certain extent, is just making you pay to use certain platforms. Like, you wouldn't need ads and you wouldn't need attention-seeking ways of revenue if you just had to pay monthly to use X or Y service. Which is an interesting... well, yeah, they would do both. Well, you wouldn't need to use the grabbing attention ad revenue if people were just paying to get in there. Also, a lot of people wouldn't pay and then sit through everything else. Like, you would definitely push people away from your service that way. But it's an interesting idea at the very least. And of course, I mean, most people's first rebuttal is, you know, I don't want to pay. I don't have a lot of money, etc., etc. I mean, paid alternatives exist usually, but not so much in the YouTube and Twitch world, you know? It's not like these platforms just have, you know, you have to pay to use them. You can use them, and if you want to use them, generally they'll try and steal and take your attention instead of you just like paying to access them. Yes, premium and turbo exist together. Yeah, but those are just those are like options that the common user can access in order to do it, but it's not like the whole website. It's not like it's built around premium and turbo. You know, it's built around grabbing attention and keeping it there to make money via revenue. Perks that you pay for, but not necessarily to use the website. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to like explain it. Like you're paying them to use the website better instead of it just being a website they get to pay to access that has the service at a non-attention grabby sort of like it's not attempting to just keep you on there forever. You pay to use the service, you use the service for what you want, and then they don't want to keep you on there all the time because they don't need to. So then you could just get a more natural and like kind of healthy use of internet time. It's kind of the idea. But they explain it much better than I am. I'm just regurgitating somebody's thoughts that I have not exactly spent a ton of time on. Mostly that it's just an interesting concept. But anyways, ads done. Let's get into video gaming. TV, Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. And then let me put on the music for it and turn this one off. Alright, I think this needs to be a little higher. Let me just start the game for realsies. I think that needs to be a little higher. What do you guys think, chat? Let me know. But it looks like it needs to be a little higher. I'll put it up to like here. That looks a little better. This from a guy who won't pay a pittance for Crunchyroll. Yeah. Like I said, it's an idea, a concept that they're talking about, which I think is interesting. Oh, damn it, I forgot. I wanted to look up what the other benefits were. I know that Earth is really good because Earth gives your character evasion. So if you have like an Earth bond, you get like an evasion bonus. But I don't know what these other ones are. I think this holy one is just like attack up. So it's not quite as good, obviously, as the more defensive ones. But companies are a mess. The profits will drop and they'll change that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like it's not just like a quick snap of the finger and then it'll be like, you know, everything's better. It's more like the idea of kind of restructuring things to a certain extent, you know? If that makes more sense. But once again, this is me like Convoy. Let's store this for now. Me like giving the opinions of somebody else who is, you know, has better thought out. I'm just kind of regurgitating. And we do have a Forge available. So maybe they have better ways to explain it. Maybe they have a more like thought out thing. I just thought it was an interesting concept. Name John Fremble. All right, John Fremble. Black sword for Ike. We already have a sword for Ike. You might want a different one. Because otherwise, you're going to be waiting a while to see it in action. Ike currently has Ravenous. Anybody else you want to see it on? Or any other things in general? But it's John's Fire Emblem. I understand, but there's already a weapon on him, John Fire Emblem. So you'll have to wait quite a while to see it in action. But, I mean, if you want to, it could be for after Ike goes through Ravenous. Up to you. Alright, Sphere for Neff then. Sounds good. Do you still want it to be called John Fire Emblem? Let's see. Yep, okay, gotcha. Let's see what her... Neffel, what is your... Or Neffini? Your build is 8. No, it's just your strength. I keep forgetting. It's all about the strength. It's not the build. Get it out of your can. It's strength what matters. Okay, so we actually don't need to change the Iron Lance weight at all. She's strong enough to hold an Iron Lance with no problem. Oh, yeah, Neff training arc time. Let's go, Neffy. Okay, so 800 doesn't seem too bad for like high. Put it like here for now. And she's really good at crit, so maybe this is fine. Save us like $900 for 6 crits. This could be fine. Mostly worried that we'll just run out of funds. I still think this is probably fine. It's like 5,000 buccarinos, but... Alright, let's do it. This is John Furbum. John Furbum. Just make sure, double checking. John Frembum. John Frembum. Okay. And we wanted it to be a black spear. It doesn't look too different, J-Man. Are you sure you want this to be black, or did you want a different color? Ravenous can be held by any sword user you're using. I don't care. Okay. There's just not a lot of sword users we're currently using. It'd be Ike, or it'd be the girl who isn't really like... I've already forgotten her name. But here are the other colors, J-Man. Mia. Yeah, Mia is not really doing too much, so it'd probably just be like waiting for Ike to use it. Blue for Ike's hair. Okay, cool. All right, John Furbum is on, ready to go. All right, let's give her some experience then. Not Mia. There's Stephanie. Get her up to... We might get what's... Yes, this time we will get what's-his-face. Magic, skill, and HP. God, I love magic on my weapon users. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, love. Good. No, I wanted more. I wanted more. It's good. No, no, no. Give me another magic. Come on. Can I get a third magic, please? I don't have enough magic. 3 levels. No strength. It's good. No, I like it. I like it. That's what I wanted, actually. Actually what I wanted. I don't know how they knew that's what I wanted, but that was exactly what I wanted, so. Very glad they did that for me. Frackin'. Alright, anyways. What is this game's issue, huh? What's this game's deal? You're just getting all the bad levels out the way. Surely the rest are all good. Surely. Surely that's gotta be the case. We haven't seen beforehand how poorly this game treats me. Surely it's all uphill, all uphill from here, baby. Would have been different if you put the John Fire Emblem on her first. John Fire Emblem was already on her. What are you talking about? Oscar, I don't think can use swords. No, he's just a lance user until he evolves. No, even when he evolves, I think he just becomes a paladin. And paladins cannot use swords. Unless he becomes a different unit. But I don't think so, but I don't know. %99% of Fire Emblems bench a unit before it gets good. You know, I'm starting to understand these gamblers. Equipped. Ah, I see. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. Alright, well. I've saved, outfitted, because we're going to definitely use Braum. Can we use him if we just take off Gamble? Like, if we just remove Gamble, is he an okay unit? Like, that's an idea, right? Like, we just remove Gamble from him. Now, let's take it off of him. And then that way, he could be a useful unit, maybe. You can trash it? Good. I mean, last time, that thing definitely felt useless. It felt like more of a hindrance than anything. Now, maybe we can find some use for him. One hand axe, and we'll give him like a... It's a basic... Oh, there's no basic axes. Oh no, there's the iron axe, okay. I'm about to say, that seemed unusual. Alright, and then we'll go to the shop chat, we'll buy some some cookies, some vols for everybody. Nephew's got one. Anybody not have one? No, I like that. Okay, everybody needs a cookie. Move to the convoy. So I think he might actually be much more useful now. Like, I could probably use him on the battlefield. 12 speed, 11 strength, 10 defense. It's not bad at all. And with how busted Kanto is. Kanto, baby! It's going back to Generation 1 Charizard. Alright, now we can leave base. I don't even like the 3DS gamble, which is like only minus 10% hit. That doesn't seem too bad. Well, it seems better, at least, than what this is. Goodness gracious, I forgot how many fucking units there are here. Alright, so... I don't think we need Volk for this, so we take Volk out. Bring in Sorin. Leith. My beloved. She looks fine. Now, we need one of our cat folk to sit right here. I see your party has a Rolf. That's my horse indeed. That's, you know what? If only Rolf was riding a horse, it'd be very, it'd make a lot more sense. It'd make a lot more sense. So we want to get to this house, and this house. A couple houses to get to. I don't think there's a thief, and he's gonna rush to one of these houses. If we kill the thief, I think we're good. And then... what's his name doesn't pop out of here until we start combat with this guy. If only it were Sacred Stones. How so? What is the Sacred Stone got on this one? Reposition. I don't want Riz anywhere close to the front line. Oh yeah, Archer's gonna get a horse, man. That does sound pretty sick. Alright, put her... oh my god, there's all these units too. Man, there's a lot of... guys are fucking everywhere. Okay, so... turn 1, we just have to deal with... turn 1, we gotta deal with all these guys. They're all Steel Lancers. We should double pretty well with, Boyd should also be over here. Instead of... go. That way he can fight these axe units. Maybe I'll do this, actually. I want as many axe units over here as possible, because they need to clean out the early front, chat. So far, we've been really doing well with not losing any units. I want to keep that trend going. Just grab this. One more thing to just check before I go. Okay. Very good. With that, let us begin. All right, and pull up this. All right. Yes. Yeah, that's the guy who is kind of in the middle, not really helping, not really doing much. He's going to be on our side later. He's like a dragon guy. Ah, Gamba. You know what? Good point, J-Man. I'll do a Gamba. Just pull this out real quick. And we can put a Gamba on there. And I'll put this for a minute because we're already mid-combat. So, okay. Gamba is up. Put in your bets, believers or doubters. As per usual, you know the rules, and so do I. Okay, let's see where the general... No, the general goes to talk to him, and then he returns. Okay, so... Remember, chat, we do not want to be in the general's purview. We don't want to fight him. As soon as we fight him, he arrives. We don't like him. Alright, so with that... Okay, good. Boyd makes a nice, clean, early kill. Yeah, we start like this. The Burger King. I shall believe in the Broshi. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I got some support on my side here. This is a scary one. The early start of this is scary, and then once the Black Knight shows up, it gets doubly scary. There's two scary scenes, let's just say. Okay, we can't kill that guy. What about this guy? Can't kill either one. I can set it up that Rolf can get the finishing blow, which I think probably works here. I'm gonna leave the other horse unit to be killed with my Jagan. That's the scariest one. Okay, yeah, she's got a pretty much guaranteed shot at killing him, which is good. That we want. He's the scariest guy. BK definitely got my boy like a whopper first time I played it. Yeah, he can, he's a scary guy. You can't really mess with him. If we get caught by him, it's more like, who are we sacrificing to get out of here? Alright, so Ike, can you, with Ravenous, you can. Okay, great. Okay, so that means I can use this. Rolf is very, very unlikely not to get a kill here. Once again, we're putting this child soldier to work, like, right away. Now, I can go get that kill. We can put our cat girl girlfriend in... Great. No, it's good. I like that. One skill. What else would I want? What else would I want from the level up? It's one skill. That's all I would want. Wouldn't want anything else, honestly. Alright, so I can get this kill. Nice. Like I said, would have liked the stylish crit to begin with, but I still... Style is always style. I'm never going to say no to style. Okay, we wait here. John Fire Emblem. Wow, she's gonna crush them. That's great. John Fire Emblem is a very powerful weapon. And then, can I have somebody heal her if she goes that far in? Not really. So what do I want to do for that, then? What's our defense on her? We have 10 defense, which is pretty good. This guy deals 5 damage. This guy deals 10 damage. That's 15 minus this. So 15 minus... like 15 plus 4? Oh, no, 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 no. That was not what I wanted to do. I accidentally hit end. That was bad. That was bad. I'm glad I did all those other moves already. Whew, okay, well, at least it's not the worst thing in the world, but we have to... we'll get the unit. We'll get him on our team after this. And then we gotta get out of here. Ay, 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 ay. Finally unlocked all the F099... oh, congratulations. Congrats. I think it's turn 4. The Dragon Girl shows up. So, we should still be fine, mostly. I don't really want to kill the Vigilantes, but they're throwing themselves at her, so there's not much of an option for us. Grr, die. I'll read this one off because we haven't done this. We haven't seen this yet. Grr, die, human. Hold on, please. I'm not an enemy to Lagoose. Lagoose, how did you... I joined this vigilante group because I knew it would afford me a chance to help you flee. Listen, I'll distract the townspeople. While they're worried about me, you can make good your escape. I cannot trust the words of a human. I see. Well, if I cut down these vigilantes, will you believe me? Huh? 1, 2? All of them? How many do you want? Just give me the word and I'll start the cutting. Hiss, quiet! Why would you... I want to help you. That's all. I see. You're not an enemy. That much I'll believe. Thank you. Now you must hurry away from this place. No, I cannot flee. I have friends that I must board a ship with. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. Vigilantes and the Daeans want nothing more than to kill a goose. I'm not leaving. I see. If that's your stance, and I have no choice. I will join your group. Don't be ridiculous! What's your name? I am Leith, but... That's a good name. That's besides the point, I am Zihark. Well met, Leith. Oops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Hold it! I have not agreed to this! Ooh, okay. Try to keep the Vigilantes alive, but Zihark recruited himself, and the Vigilantes attacked him instead of more. Yeah, it's basically what's happening here. Alright, that was basically disastrous. Basically, that was disastrous, but let's do our best here, shall we? Alright, Rolf can get that kill. Kieran can get somebody. We can get somebody here. We gotta fix some stuff. That was very bad. That Teaches me a good lesson of being less quick with my motions. Alright, so can we... No, we can't double, unfortunately. That guy's kind of a toughie. He's got a lot of speed. He's got... Actually, no, he doesn't have that much speed. He has 8 speed. The Iron Lance, we definitely can double him. We'll only deal 10. So this deals 18 with a decent chance to crit. Alright, can we... Rom, can you kill this guy? You can kill this guy. Oh, that's interesting. Even with the weapon disadvantage, we still kill that guy pretty well. Alright, how about this? Okay, this actually works pretty well, I think. Kill that guy with Soren. Okay, we can also kill... Okay, can Leith kill him? No, but I bet you, chat, Titania can kill him. She can get really, really close. Close enough that mostly anybody else can finish him, which is good enough for me. So that's definitely the move here. I think Kieran might suck anyways. Well, he seems to be a secondary good sword user, at least. Yeah, free dinner for anybody else. Very apt descriptor. Alright, let's see. I have Soren. Soren's almost 10. So I can do that, or I can have Ileana get him. I think I like Ileana just in case somebody... Yeah, because they won't attack Ileana. As long as Shade works... There are other units that they can attack, so she should be safe from the horse user. So we'll have her get the kill. I don't think that's enough for a level. No, it's pretty decent, though. Right, we could go over there if we kill this guy. Yeah, kill this dude. Nephany with the John Fire Emblem. Man, she's such a good unit. Doesn't even seem like her stats are like above average. But she always seems to do so well. Yeah, Iron Axe. Pretty high chance of killing, and we do have a mage to back him up in case he does flub it. Alright, that cleans that up. Iran can come here. Wow, even with a steel lance, we don't get it, huh? Okay. Now, can we double him with Soren? No, we can't even reach him. We can do this, though. Okay, and Oscar, what about you? No, but that's fine. We can block him off enough where he doesn't really have a lot of movement opportunities. And I'll take that. Wait and lie in wait here. Yeah, we just move Soren up 1 and they don't have any attacks on him now. We just keep moving us over here. We do have to make distance because we don't... We don't want to be caught off by the goof troop back here. Like so. I said, even if, you know, I'm just going to put sword out of harm's way, but I think it probably would have been fine either way. Just put your steel lance away for an iron lance. Okay. I think that should be good, regardless of how this goes down. Okay, Boyd obviously has his chakras in line, because that's the only reason he dodged, I feel like. Also, I'm surprised. I guess, no, it's the highest damage target, I guess. That makes sense if you think about it like that. Hey, Luigi, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. I know, a little, an extra Fire Emblem day, but I'm glad you could stop by and make it. We actually really just started playing. Despite the time. I was yapping away for like an hour or so. You haven't missed much. Alright, so... Okay, they're all gonna charge in. Motherfucker. I could have saved that thing, too. That's the worst part. If I didn't accidentally hit end turn, chat, we would have been fine.
Burn to the ground!
Yeah, he's got burned to the ground, all right. I will follow the stream. X. Awesome. Very good to see. Like I said, sorry if the time's a little weird. I know we don't usually do these times, so... Glad to see you still stopping by, though. Let's see. Thunder. So it's 14 damage. We send off 2 Thundercats. This deals 22 damage. And this deals 14. That's enough to kill one of them. And then Iron Bow. Rolf's Bow. I forgot. These dudes are pretty strong. They're mostly a threat because I don't want them to hold me up from getting away from the Dragon Squad. That's the biggest threat. Ravenous and a Regal Sword. Gets like 16 damage. Decent chance to crit. Braum needs to like back off and get some heals, I think. Alright. I need to pull out... Yeah, I need her to kill somebody, that's for sure. Having my strongest unit... Like I said, we're getting to the point that it's almost... You know, she's soon going to be on the same level as the party, so... It doesn't feel like quite a waste to give her experience. I've got other units quickly reaching 20. And that gives you 10 experience, so that's not bad. So then... Ravenous... Regal Blade actually gets the kill here for Ike, which is pretty good. I think we try and cut through one of these guys. It'd be really sick if we got a crit and we're able to kill them faster, but we'll see. It's only a 4% chance, so I'm not really betting on it. Oh well. That's why you believe in the cat girl girlfriend, chat. That's why, right there. She went for it. She went, yeah, right. I knew. I could see in my mind's eye. Beautiful. Now we can kill other people. I can give... Oh, I can even give Oscar a buff. Give Oscar a ward buff so he can just kill those mages without any concern. Yeah, Iron Lance should be fine. That's why I'd be giving Iron Runes to people against 1 crit bosses. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All it takes is that 1% chance. All it takes. Yeah, me wow. I do like me wow is pretty funny. I'm surprised there's no like pre-made Twitch emote for me wow. Seemed pretty funny. It does seem like something they would have. Okay, what about John Fire Emblem? How much damage? John Fire Emblem can only deal 9, which is surprising. Maybe we just do this. We let Ravenous kill this guy. Oh, no. Regal Blade kill this guy. Yeah, we can take the potential 10. I can heal him afterwards. Yeah, that guy being down is good. I mean, we already know the power of any horseback unit is... Okay, please. All right, strength, speed, luck, defense, HP. That's what I like. That's what I'm all about here. That's 14 damage. Okay, so that's 20 damage. So we can kill him like that. And what's this guy got? Knife, 6 crit, 6 dodge, 8 dodge. Okay, so we can't crit us. So I think this is the play then. Ravenous fed. Ike yields the nutrients. I like that idea a lot. He's just feasting upon Ravenous. Oh, I should have let her get the kill. I like Ileana's, Actually, they both have really good abilities. Let's be honest. Both, Shade and Soul Ray Instinct that lets him get an extra attack is both very good. They're both very good abilities. Well, Shade's good on anybody who's not a tank. I should, clarify. But it's very good on people who are not tanks. Alright, Soren, buddy. HP, magic, skill, speed, and resistance. Alright, man. That's what we'd like to see. That's, in fact, what we like. Alright, 15 damage is surprisingly a lot. But the only guys who can attack right now is this guy with 13 magic attack. And not a lot of people, anybody in range is not somebody who's really susceptible to it. So that's doubly good. This guy's so annoying. I mean, do I just try this? Wow, from the moment I entered the stream, really good level ups. Luigi, that just means you need to stick around more often, bud. Obviously, you're my good luck charm. I kind of need you in these streams, buddy. Unfortunately, you've been recruited. You cannot... If I'm streaming, you have to be here. That's now a requirement. I want to hear a sir, yes, sir. That cracked me up. Alright, this way, I think. Don't click N, Can. Whatever you do. Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Whack. Alright, Kieran is like so much better, chat, without his ability. It's actually really funny. Like, Kieran feels like a unit I could actually use. At least we got the Draco Shield. That's a very good item. We actually have 4 resistance. That's a surprising amount. So this will deal 9 damage to her, and this will deal 0 damage to her. Okay, so that I'm fine with her being up here then. Actually, I think I need him. No, I'll put him over here. And then her here. Put a javelin on instead of the John Fire Emblem. You know, I'll just put the John Fire Emblem, because I don't know speed-wise. Her strength's 10, so... I think... I'll keep the John Fire Emblem on regardless. I didn't do the more due diligent thing of, like, actually making sure of speed things and whatnot. So, units, it's just Braum left. Braum, have a cookie, buddy. Alright, there we go. Okay, this should still be fine. It's definitely not a good choice. Yeah, he should still be fine. I don't believe the archer has 10 damage on him. Guess we're gonna find out. That could have been bad. Let's see. Okay, good. Very close, but it makes it. Oh my god, these guys are such an issue. Mostly just because I don't want to get caught up. I did the math. I did the math. That's what we'll say. We'll definitely say I did the math. Okay, that should kill him, and then I can pull them away. Let's go get this guy killed. Not Kieran, mind you. Just kill this thief. End his existence. Okay, he's down. So all we gotta do is kill these guys, push forward as far as... Wow, that thief was worth a lot of experience. And push in as far as we can. I'll wait, because I might need you for something else. I do think I do this, though, with the steel axe. We'll see if we kill him first, because that way I can keep pushing her, you know, forward and kill the guy in the back. Kanto's so good. We missed, but that's okay. I have other Kanto units. Okay, so then Oscar... Though this takes up a lot of Oscar's move. I'll figure that out later. Might just put John Freeman back here, or John Fire Emblem back there. I could have her kill him. Oh, man. It's turn 4. I can't... I don't think I can wait there. I think they show up now. So I think I gotta push forward, and I just gotta try my best to prepare for the archer attack. He's the only guy up that can attack, so... Man. Tanya missing really stinks. But what can you do? Oscar can kill this mage. Almost can kill this mage, but I can have basically anybody else clean it up. So we'll do that, and then we'll see what we can do afterwards. By one. By one. By one. It'd be so much cleaner, but it's gotta be by 1 HP. Alright, should we have the child soldier continue his murderous rampage? God. to just spit on him. I mean, at least almost anybody can kill him. That is the one good part. All right, so all I need to do is put up like a blockade so that this guy really can't jump in, and I think we're good after that. That could go terribly wrong. Would be a bit funny. Yeah, just give him a thunderbolt. Just give him a thunderbolt. One HP from a spit, huh? Well, you know, it's... I'm about to say, because it's, you know, I'll just hold back on that one. Not every... Excuse me? Pardon me? No wink. There was 0 stats. The game bugged, I think. I think the game bugged. Her level stat went up. That's not a stat! Oh my god. Take that. I think she deserved that, chat. I think she deserved that. You're executed, Luigi. I cannot believe Luigi would do this to us. I can't believe it. Magic, luck, resistance, HP. Okay, that's a good level up. Right, so I'm pretty sure she appears this turn, and they have so much move. We really just need to, like... not be anywhere close to here, but I also need to make sure he can't, like... Speed 10. She's got 9 speed. Okay, so she's not in danger of getting doubled. That was the biggest thing. He has 7 defense. I don't even actually mind if he's the one who gets attacked. Actually, I could just do this, right? I can just shove her out the way. Now that I'm thinking about it. There. There, this is fine. Classic healer level. It's a lot of stats she's got. A lot of stats. I did it on purpose. My man! Evil, evil people. Alright, listen, mercenary, if you want to die, that's your business, man. If death is what you really wish, so be it. That's all you, man. Aha, see? This is the turn. I'm so glad I spent my time getting out of there. So glad. Okay. Now we're safe. Now we go and we kill this acolyte. We kill this man of God for no reason. Mostly because he's in the way. Okay. Okay. No. Alright, no. That's fine. We'll miss 2 78s in a row. I mean, we got rid of Gamble, but did we really get rid of Gamble? Of course he chooses death under the strong lady's feet. God was watching over him. Apparently. Apparently so. Whatever, I got strength and HP. I'm not gonna mention the other stats. Not gonna mention it. Alright, let's keep moving. Moving. Keep rolling. That's luck slander. Listen. The luck stat was not the stat that I was bothered by. Strangely enough. Alright, I mean, I should do this first. Just use iron. Yeah, what are the... Okay, well, actually I need to use a steel, but what are the odds? She misses twice. What are the odds? Please, please, that was a joke. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! I think I tempted fate one time too many there, chat. I think that was maybe pressing my luck just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright, back here now. The game really heard my ass and was coming for me. Do this. Yellow card, hold it. Hold it! Who hasn't gone? Ah, okay. Void. Alright, John Fire Emblem. I have one more turn of Leith, which I definitely want to use. Ike is one spot away, but I can shove him. Okay, so no Leith Slayers, as far as I can see. 14 damage. Okay, let's do that. Again, these beast people are such good units. They're so good. Being able to take down these cavalries in one turn with high chances to evade and little damage taken is exceptionally strong abilities. I know eventually these have to fall out of power, but still. For now, they seem really good. John Fire Emblem against the Steel Sword guy. Da, 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 da. 5 damage is all we get. Ah, it's a Steel Sword guy, that's why. I see. Let's do this. $12 damage. So she can only hit the sword guy, so I think we should probably just see what she does first, and then refigure from there. Because how much damage she puts in will determine the rest of the move, the rest of the turn, I think. Does she get both? Does she only get one? She gets both. Okay. Why? Oh yeah, you're right. I could have used the. I always forget. She has a lance as well. That's just my bad. That's me forgetting that she has a lance available to her as well. I'm so used to seeing her with an axe, I kind of forget that she has lances to her name as well. But luckily that worked out, and also let someone else get the kill. But it was definitely riskier than need be because of my my silliness there. Okay, so she can't... So Soren can potentially get an attack in. Alright, not that again. Sword guy... Yeah, we'll try this first. Because we can just pull him back after the attack. Nice. Good hits. Pull Kieran back. Here's fine. And we can do this. Gudo Hito. Hiyata. Mazaka. And other such Japanese phrases. 8 damage. Okay. Lance does more. Gudo Hito. Nice chesto. Hayai. Yeah, nice chest, dude. That's from the, was it like Onigai Muscle or something? That's where that... I know there's like a really catchy anime opening that has like a bunch of, that starts off with nice chesto. Alright, perfect. Sora can get this kill for free. Nice, okay. Bachiko? Bachikoi. Is that the one I'm thinking of? It's like a bunch of, it's basically just like a workout anime. It's not the one about the fat elves. It's a different workout anime. It's been a long time. Do you guys know about the manga that's all about the fat elves? Workout partners? Ah, man, I love... Sure, the world of anime sure is an interesting one. Man, right? It's an interesting world we live in. We really got there. I mean, we were talking about workout animes. There's not a lot. We'll heal him up. I know barely any anime. Ah, okay. I've been watching anime since, oh god, the Toonami era. So I've been indoctrinated very early. Which means, more than anything, I just have a very, a large amount of, like, if you watch a lot of anime, generally you get a tolerance to the weird stuff. It just kind of comes with the territory. Oh, no. He moves out? Oh, no, he does 2 attacks! God damn it! Ah, fucking Soren again? It's always Soren. God, this guy moves too. I can't attack him without unleashing this guy. Man, I wish this game didn't have it so that... Yeah, he didn't move last time. At least I could have sworn he didn't move last time. Oh, man. How do we get past this? Man, he just did just enough damage, too. God, I hate that they changed that shit up. That's very... very something. Okay, so I think we need to kill him. It sucks that also she transformed this turn, too. Okay, so... we're gonna have to try and kill him this turn. There's no two ways about it. He doesn't have a weapon to counterattack us right now. Ravenous, the Regal Blade. Problem is he's gonna appear the second we attack. But we don't have an option. right. Yeah, we've already... How come Start's not skipping past us? Whatever. Ah, damn. A crit would have been good. We had a pretty high chance to crit. Alright, so next turn, what's-his-face is going to appear out of there. So we need to be, like, on our way out of here. I've got to, like, hit hard and then move to the north. This is the only good part about him going for Soren, is that we do get to take advantage of him not having a weapon out. John Fire Emblem. Okay. Okay, John Fire Emblem and him can take him out. Ah, it's so annoying, man. But if you enjoy the weird stuff, it is funny. I don't think it's like a bad. I don't think it's a bad show by any means. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's a very weird concept. All right. Let's see here. But she should be fine, even if she gets 2 attacks. Yeah. I could do this though. I think this is probably the way. Oh, I meant weird stuff in anime in general. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if you enjoy the weird stuff, there's a lot of weird and goofy shows out there. And I mean, like I said, you just kind of strengthen the magic. You do kind of just end up building a tolerance to the weird stuff. So stuff that is weird to most people doesn't like you hardly even flinch at it anymore. All right. Unfortunately, this is a trade I don't really like. I mean, we do get a Master Seal out of it, which is pretty decent. And we still have Ileana. Strength, magic, speed, resistance. Okay. He died and we got ads at that time. It's like poetry. It's like poetry. It rhymes. All right. So we'll heal up here. Move up here. It's like Twitch was covering your eyes and saying, "Don't look." No, don't look at this monster getting killed. It'd be bad. It'd be bad for you. Twitch only wants the best for you. Soren, went to the farm. Yeah, he just went to the farm. That's all. These guys and their steel lances. They both have 20 and 18. That's a sword. It's a lance. Okay, that's still fine. So I think something like this. Okay, even the steel lance guy can't attack from this square. So let's get here in a little bit of it's his destiny, not mage. I guess. Yeah, he's the only one who died last time, and now he's meeting the same fate again. I suppose it's destiny in that way. Alright, no, this is fine, and then now I can put Kieran right here. Okay, and then we can get the kill here. I said we definitely gotta move though. Like I need to get to the port pronto. We'll have to give up whatever treasures in that house to the northeast rather. Okay, that's a good level up at least. HP, strength, skill, and defense. Okay. Nobody really needs the healing. I can put him up here. Yeah, you here. Heal him up here. Okay. Yeah, here comes the Black General. Yeah, it's him, indeed. We need to go. We need to go right now. I just realized it's Soren Arkendi. Oh, that's actually really good. You killed Soren! You bastards! Skill and a resistance. Not sad about the resistance level up. Not sad about the resistance level up. Wham, wham. Okay, second missed, unfortunate. Alright. The Black General's right fucking at our doorstep. We already placed the Black Knight / General / whatever. No. As soon as you kill the boss, he appears. Or she, I'm not sure yet. And there's no beating them. So you have to get here before they arrive over here. So it's a race to get the fuck out of Dodge currently. Yes, we need to go. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good at least. Luckily, I think it's just Ike that needs to hit the escape button, and then we're good after that. Ooh, John Fire Emblem. Okay, I like that. I'd like to set up a kill for her. Let's do this. Choppy. Yeah, in normal mode, the general doesn't walk to you. But in hard mode, he's moving. He's moving and grooving. Makes it a little bit more dangerous. Just a tiny tad. Just a little touch. Alright, heal Oscar. We heal him up. We go have him poke that guy, and then Nephany can go finish him off. Magic, skill, HP. Okay. Not bad. Riz is getting some good levels. Yep, do this. I mean, we might crit him, but that's okay if we do. Actually, we don't even kill him with a crit. Okay, do this. Luckily, BK will not use their full move unless someone is... That's really good. That helps a lot. That helps a lot. Oh, man. That's just bad play on my part for Soren, though. Oh, well. None to it but to do it, I suppose. Okay, he's getting very close, but we should have enough time. We just got to keep cutting through this guy. Oh god, but that's right. We have to get Ike there. Oh, it's a crit. Nice. Thank you. What a goddess. What a goddess. This is just who we needed. This is who we needed. Taking up the slack. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can't. I think Ike needs to be the one to leave to end the map. So I can get him there in 2 turns. Either way. Okay, so I don't think it's super worthwhile to do much besides just getting everybody over here. Just make sure. Let's always have his move on. Oh god. It's closer and closer. Yeah, because I think if she arrives, it doesn't end the map. Oh, enter a clear map? I thought that was just Ike on the other map. Anyways, I'm entering in... Alright, nice. Okay, it's any units. I thought on the last one, when we escaped, it had to be Ike. But I guess arrive is different than escape. Yeah, it's not an escape map. Okay, so arrival and escape are 2 different things. Alright, unfortunately, it looks like those dirty, dirty disbelievers won. So yes, they will die. Dirty, filthy non-believers win their precious little coinage. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting! J-Man and Eevee. Absolutely filthy, disgusting individuals. And let me put Soren in there. Luckily, I already have the Soren image. There he goes. A salute to you, Cat. Though a salute to you for being. Where's my? I had a salute here. Damn it! Hold on a sec. I'm getting the salute out for Cat. I'm gonna at least get this. Cat deserves a salute. Damn it! This one's for Cat. This one's for Cat at the very least. All these filthy non-believers. Anyways, so we got our first death of the Iron Man. But seeing as we're halfway-ish through, I don't think that's too bad. And luckily, it's not the best unit in the world. All right, so after this one, chat. I think we're back to where we were. I believe this is the one with all the birds. And then we get the racist, what's her face? On the team. We get the racist dragon girl. Okay, so... Once again, I might as well keep Rolf and Mist together. Retirement. A fire spell, white for Soren. Luigi, that's a great... I like everything you're doing there, but I can't give it to Soren because he's dead. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I gotta read this. This is new stuff for us to take in. Sure, just hold on and let me tighten my bowstring. I've got to be ready. You know, just in case some Dayan thugs try to jump us. So, what do you need, Mist? Let's not fight any more battles, Rolf. I really don't think we children should be fighting in this war. A little late for that. Rolf has half a dozen men's blood on his hands. Huh? Why are you saying this now? Let's go back to being kids. If this is what it's like to be an adult, I don't want any part of it. You're right, Mist. Fighting scares you. You don't have to fight. Don't worry. I'll fight for you. It's not what I meant, and you know it. You gotta stop fighting, or it's all meaningless. I can't do that. I have to slay our enemies and defend our own. I'm a man now. Slay your enemies? Is it that meaningless to you? Like picking a flower or squashing a spider? They're human too. What upbeat music for this conversation. Do you understand that, Rolf? The enemy. They're human, just like us. They're not paper targets pinned to a tree. I don't want to hear it. Rolf, I don't want to hear it. Got it? They're trying to hurt us, kill us. I'm just stopping them. I'm protecting all of you. Wait, Rolf. Oh, please understand. Yeah, I mean, it's very... I mean, that's... obviously a pretty, tough conversation because they are children in war. Oh, man. So, I do think, so maybe it's to Titania into Ike so that she gets the evasion bonus. And then we go full in on the Catgirl ending. Because otherwise, if I'm being like, if I'm trying to be like as tactical as possible, I feel like it's Oscar and then it's 3 to Oscar to get the high evasion bonus, and then 2 to Titania to get the to give her an evasion bonus. Luigi, do you want? I can still do that spell tome. Do you want it on Ileana? She's the only other mage we currently have. I mean, I could just keep it in the convoy if you'd like. Fire. Oh my god. I cannot afford much more. Maybe I like this at least. Let's make it to bring some good luck into leveling. Okay. Let's do that then. And then we'll call it retirement. Let's see, retirement. Alright, retirement. Sora's retirement is Ileana's promotion. You know, that's one way to get ahead. That's one way to get ahead. Oh. Damn it, I forgot. I didn't make it white. Damn it. Sorry, Luigi. I totally forgot about that. I was looking over at chat. My apologies. But we probably won't see it in battle, right? Even though I might use retirement. It's okay. Alright, thank you. Sorry about that. At least she can also... I made retirement 1 less weight, so she can wield the retirement without losing any speed. So that might end up being pretty useful. We'll have to see. Alright, so... let's do some info. Let's see if we can get... So Boy is here. Oh yeah, this is the guy who can potentially join our squad, right? This is one of the thieves we can get. Alright, so after this, I think we're back to where we were beforehand. It's a shame that Soren's... I'm still disappointed that Soren died, but what's... Okay. Thief Jr. Yeah, I'm disappointed that Soren died, but he wasn't that great, so... it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's not like we have a better, like a really strong unit that we just didn't get to grab. Miradon, Steel Sword, Killing Edge, like Marcia, yeah. Yeah, it would be a true shame if we lost Marcia, of all people. Could you imagine? Oh, he has Adept? Wow, that's really good. I didn't know he had such a good ability. That's a great ability. Blossom grants you fewer experience points but enhances growth over time. Well, thieves don't have anything to evolve into, right? Okay, trying to just look here. I don't think we need to get anything new here. If there is a steel axe, we can give it to Kieran. There is. Fantastic. And let's buy a steel axe to put in the convoy because I think, yeah, her steel axe is starting to run low on charges. So after this fight, we'll probably need to cash in on that. Let's see, do we have a javelin? We do have a javelin here. Okay, and then anything else? I think everything else is good. And then the Draco Shield. Did we just give the Draco Shield to Boyd? The brother could use some defense. He's got 7 defense at this level. Could also give it to just Nephany. She's going pretty well. Also, we got the Master Seal from that awful encounter. So who can potentially... Okay, so Boyd is pretty close to using the Master Seal. And so is Oscar. Good to keep in mind, chat. We might want to, like, after the next map, we might just want to evolve Boyd. Like, I don't know if getting those couple extra levels is going to be worth having a really strong unit like an evolved Boyd or an evolved Oscar, like another Paladin. Liliana, Cleric, Bestride, Knight, Soldier, Merida, Madan. Okay. And either way, let's put the Master Seal into the Convoy. And I feel like I want to give that to Boyd. Boyd's been doing really, really well. So I don't think there's a reason not to give it to Boyd. He also has, like, no defense. So I'm going to just give it to Boyd. Level 16/17. It's not that early to promote, I think. Yeah, I think it's kind of within that range. I also know how risky I want to play with Boyd, because he's shaping out to be a very good unit. But I think with a Draco Shield, we could probably get him up to a little higher. Alright, with that, let's just go through here. Followed by Pirates. Okay, and after this chat, we're back in it. So let's view the map. These guys, I remember, not being too tough. But of course, that was on normal. So let's see how it works on hard. $16 speed, so they're doubling most people, and they have 18. Okay, it's mostly this one who's the strongest. Another 18. Another 18. He's got 22. He's got the Demi-Band. Yeah, I think it's something for, like, it's used for enhancing special weapons or something, right? Alright, so the scariest one is that, and then if we could pull... Okay, so we should want to pull 2 of those guys, if possible. $13 defense, so ideally, reposition like so. Kind of like that, so we can kill that guy after it spends its turn attacking Brahm. And then I want my second highest defense unit. So that would be, I guess, Kieran. No, that'd probably be Ike. Yeah, that'd be Ike. Put Ike here. Let this attack come into him. He takes 5 damage. He doesn't get doubled, actually, which is great. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of the idea here. Okay, I think we're basically fine in terms of setup. If you get 400 of them, I think you can craft an iron sword. Ah. Also, let me put in the, in case you guys feel like gambling again. I know there was no request for a Gamba, but I'll put it up there. Don't feel pressure to do so if you don't wish to, but it'll be up there for a minute. We'll leave it for the Pikmins. Ah, Pikmin, man. That's a game I haven't thought of or played in forever. Wow. Alright, so big question is just to get them out of here and to make sure... Yeah, they can't reach the boat this turn, and there's nothing up here. The only problem with this map is it's so wide that an enemy might slip past my eye. Let's see, which button? Okay. Next unit is my units. Can I look through the enemy units? No, I can't. Yeah. No, I can only look through my units, which is unfortunate. I'd like to be able to look through all units. But, regardless. Here... Okay, that's what I kind of thought. Still fine, I can do like this. Yeah, that's fine. Ravenous. Those two can take any attack from this thing. Now we just prepare for this. I think we just move back here, yeah? Yeah. Just check this real quick, chat. Okay, that you cannot double Braum. This guy cannot attack Kieran, even though if he could, it'd still be fine. So Braum's going to be hit for 5 damage, potentially twice. No, definitely twice. And we have 4 dodge. It has 6 crit. So we do have the chance of being crit. But even if we're crit once, we're okay. So that'll be 20 damage. We would have to be crit twice. It's not impossible. Okay, I do like these attacks, I think. How do these guys attack in that? It's such a weird spot that they're attacking in. This is not range, right? No, this is one range. So why can they not sit... Oh, because they can't sit here and attack. But you could sit here and attack. Whatever. Jeez, that was scary. I pressed start and I was not used to that sound effect. Alright. And turn. Yeah, so this is 5 damage twice. Okay, we only got crit one. We didn't get crit. Or rather, we got attacked once. It would need to be a double crit to be in danger. The flappiest wings. Okay, and I'm fine with this. Ike should be good. And Ike should probably potentially bury this thing in the ground anyways. Yeah, what is that, 11 damage? Okay. No, they can't. They can only move into the empty space and attack from there. Oh, I see. That's... Okay. Hi-yi. They are fast. We do have the high damage on here, so can I... John Fire Emblem is 1 damage away. Okay, with those two, we can get the kill. So we can kill both of these guys, and then we can just... So that's definitely the plan of attack here. Leaves starts us off. Nice dodge. Man, 10 experience. That's a lot of experience for these catfolk. Okay, so Ravenous. Oh, I have a Lagoose Slayer, don't I? Weight 12. We have enough to wield it. It is better, but it has a higher chance of missing. Right now, I really don't want that to be a possibility, so I'm going to use this now. I want that 100% hit rate. Nice. Level for Ike. Hell yeah. Strength, skill, luck, defense, HP. Okay. All right. Soren has seemingly been a worthy sacrifice. Oh my... What was I doing? Why did I not bring Titania to this? Am I a fucking idiot? Don't answer that. Why is she not here? What was I thinking? Ike or Braum, they have, Ike has more HP, actually, Ike has more defense now. Quite funny. Alright, let's just start off here. Come on, Rolf. I was hoping for a crit, but that'll be fine. That'll do. She also has a high chance to crit, so let's do with John Fire Emblem. Okay. Do this here. Oh, thank God. Oh, that 86% chance to hit. I really needed that to hit. If that fails, we're in some doo-doo. Put here, I think. Okay, so they have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to be past this. Okay, and then I need you as far out of here as possible. Okay. Whew. Okay, and then pulling edge is fine. Then I can move Braum out here. Okay, yes, throw everything at the cat girl. She's unkillable. Please. More birds at the cats. More birds at the cats. Oh my God, she can double. Yes, dude. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for my cat girl girlfriend. She is exactly what I've always needed. Wow, what? Braum dodges? All right, brother. All right, I like to see. I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing out there. Braum has some dance moves. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Caught up at last. I'll do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting! Could they be... Are they... Herd half-beast? God. Here comes our favorite racist idiot. Please don't go... Please don't go fight the general, please. I would like you on the squad. I can't have you on the squad if you're fucking dead. Alright, I can do this and I can back up. We have already lost Marcia. We cannot lose her. Well, if she goes right for the commander, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just hoping she doesn't. Hey, get a Lagoose Slayer going on there. Oh my god. I did not want to hear that. Oh, I didn't want to hear that. 15% chance, huh? Oh, brother, oh, brother. What am I doing now? A crit here would be great. God, 85% chance. This has not been a great day. Okay, well, I think I do this attack. What else can I do? Can I make him attack? I can make him attack here. 13 damage. 16 is 29, which is unfortunately, chat, not enough. I can trade and attack. What's the idea? I take the Lagoose off of Ike. I make an attack against... So I kill this guy, right? Then I move Zehark over here. I have him trade Ike's Lagoose Slayer. And then I make him make an attack against this guy. Which requires almost everybody to go over there. But I think that's literally my one way out of this. Without a lucky crit. Because then I can move Ileana here. Okay. There's a couple... There's one... That could be a way out of this. Let's see what we get for crits first. Okay, no crits. El Thunder also has a good chance to crit. 15% chance. Okay. No crits, no crits. Killing Edge, Steel Sword, neither one. Okay. So Leith kills this. I move next to Ike. I trade the Lagoose Slayer. I make the attack against this guy. Which gives me an attack with Braum and then a ranged attack with Nephany. Or I can move Nephany back. No, I can't move Nephany back. Nephany just has enough spaces to move right here. Okay. That's a great level. HP, strength, skill, speed, defense, and resistance. God, this cat's good. Alright, so the plan here is to trade this, the Lagoose Slayer. No magic is kind of lame, though. Listen here, I'm sick and tired of this treatment. Alright, so 17 damage puts him down to 7. That could work. This could work. This could work. Chat, this I might have saved it. I might have. Six. Okay, okay, come on, Brom. Brom, I need you to hit this 9 like you've never hit before. Because Nephany is 1 damage away from killing it with a javelin. Oh no, she does 4. Okay. Come on, Brom. Brother Brom, hit this 9, man. Hit this 9! Let's go! Yes! Woo! Oh, man. That took some thinking. That took some thinking. I had to switch my whole attack around, make the free spot next to Ike so that I could bring him over here, trade off the Lagoose Slayer, and then get the kill that way. Holy shit. I've never thought so hard in my entire life. Oh. That was so dangerous. We were 100% losing probably Riz or Mist if that happens. There's like no two ways about it. That can... Oh my god. I still feel my heart racing. That was so tight. God, and my goofy ass. What was I thinking not bringing Titania into this fight? What was I actually thinking? Okay, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad she's moving her stupid ass over here. Thank God. Oh, okay. I will use a Lagoose Stone this round. Don't even tempt me. I will use one to get my cat back up into action. Alright. Oof. Alright, chat. Let's all calm down. You guys are... I don't know what you guys were freaking out about. It's fine. Everything's fine. I never doubted for even a single second. Man, I needed that 70 to hit like no tomorrow. I'm so glad that all worked out. Alright, she'll go talk to Ike. All the other soldiers are dead. Besides this guy who's not fighting us yet. There's no other enemies? There's just 2. Okay. Okay, there. The racist idiot is on our squad. Thank God. I never doubted for a single second. 2 seconds before. Please, Rob, hit this 9. No, guys, I never doubted. I don't know what you're talking about. I never had a single doubt. Not even one. Not even one. Literally not even close. Oh god, what terrible picks did I make for this map? Made such terrible decisions for who to bring. Alright, 15 speed, so... as long as we have our Iron Axe out, Kieran doesn't get doubled. I want to pull Jill back. And give her trade. Give her an Iron Lance. Luigi, I don't know what you're talking about. You don't need to put all those questioning cans in the screen. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, get Neffany up here too. I want Neffany to get... And then Rolf. Rolf does a lot of damage against these guys. Kieran can be over here with the Iron Axe. Okay. Looking good. Gaslighter, that's me. Okay, so now the commander shows up. We get a double or a single? Single attack. Okay. Oh my god, these are ambush units? That's fucked up. Why do they get to move turn 1, huh? Okay, well, those two are coming at the same time. So all we need to do is get rid of this guy. And then try and get him away. That was good steering. I definitely think so, too. I'm not going to toot my own horn all day, but I felt very good about that plan of attack. I feel like if I was playing this game in an earlier time, I would not have been able to finesse my way out of that one. I feel like nowadays I'm just a little better at the game, and that allows me to be able to finesse my way out of that situation, which I would have been probably not able to do back in the past. Okay, and then we're gonna do L Thunder or Wind. Let's do L Thunder, and then I can have Rolf go in for a kill. Punishment for the gaslighting, I guess. Okay, she's going for a crit. Nice, nice, okay. Alright, Eliana. I see you, I see you. I said, I like... Once again, she's a very good mage because of the fact that she's the last target to be attacked. That makes her just really good. Naturally. That's the retirement, baby. Let's go. Okay, so, like I said, I wanted Rolf to get that, but at the same time, it's fine. Just get everybody, like, kind of weak off to the side. And then 14 speed. Braum gets doubled, but now, like I said, once again, as long as Shade works, she's completely safe. Now that Soren is dead, she good. Her ability needed blood sacrifice. You know what? Maybe it all worked out for the best. Except for Soren, who's now dead. But everybody else, it seems like, I think really got the winning side of this. He's probably attacking Braum because it gets a double. 5 crits. We have 6 dodge. I mean, he has a chance to be crit, but he can... As long as they don't double crit him, which is a double 1%, we're fine there. And Ike at this point is getting so close to capping at 20. I don't particularly want him to get more experience for now. He's become one of those units who are really, really good, but we don't want to use him unless we have to, sort of deal. You know what I mean? I can also move Jill up here, which is a thought. Nah, in case this is somehow protecting Mist, I'll just pass. We need Rolf to move north next round, but we should be able to kill this guy pretty decently. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured they were going after Braum. Which is fine. I said Braum had to be double critted. Okay, wait for the move, chat. And then, you know, chat, actually, on my drive today, my route changed a little bit, so I went to a couple of different locations. There was this really cool outdoor mall that I drove by today as I was doing my route. And you know me, I'm a big mall head. I love malls. Just like chilling in the mall is, I don't know. I'm a '90s kid, so that's part of my identity, part of my culture, basically, from the '90s. And I saw the outdoor mall with all these shops, and they even had something called a food court that people can go in and buy and then sit outside and eat. And I was like, man, you know what? This is kind of cool. This is kind of maybe where we should be taking malls in this future world we live in, you know? No. Not the end button. Anything but the end button. Oh, really? They can't attack? This guy cannot attack anybody. Why is that? Oh, is it all this blocking? Interesting. That's great to know. So this guy cannot assault any of my units. So we're mostly worried about this guy. Weapon idea on Braum. Black Lance called Braum. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. My Braum stick. That's 16 speed, okay. Yeah, walls are weird like that. You have to do 2 range, I think, from that. That's so weird, because this side of the wall is not like that. This guy can just jump on over. But this guy cannot. Odd, to say the least. Alright, so we do this. I think I know what I'm doing this round. Okay, now... Now it can be attacked? Ah, I see. Okay, so if I reform the wall... Gotcha, okay. Rolf, man, you have so many chances to crit. Could you not crit, like, one of these guys? Rolf is a bottom... He's been pretty damn good for us. Oh no, she breaks the wall if I do that. Okay. I think I want to do this like so. Have John Fire Emblem make the attack from this side. Okay, there we go. Bird down. More magic. Skill, speed, luck, and HP. Well, I'll take the rest of that, I guess. Yes. Yeah. So, are my stats... These are still genuinely my stats, correct? Okay, so I have 15 speed. Because I just read Lagoostone. I thought it transformed you into a Lagoose. But it looks like it allows you to stay into your goose form longer. Which is different than what I thought it would be. Okay, so if I move here, that should reestablish the wall. Yes, okay. So as long as I have... how much speed do you have with the Goose Slayer out? You have 13 speed, right? You have 12 speed. 16, which does mean that Kieran can get doubled. We have 11 defense. He has 22 attacks, so that's 22 damage. We have 8 dodge, so he can't... Yeah, he has 7 crit, we have 8 dodge, so that prevents us from getting crit attacked. And once again, she has Shade, so she should not be able to be targeted. And we need to keep this row in proper formation. So I can move Braum. I can move Braum over here. He has a higher chance to be crit. I'm thinking of almost just putting Leith here. They're going to attack Leith. Because she can't counterattack currently. Okay, if that's the case, I could probably leave Leith here so there's just more chances to gang up on the leader. I guess it doesn't matter if she's gets attacked here. It might be worse. Yeah, okay, so I think I would do this. Yeah, then we're fine with any of these other targets being attacked. This guy has no potential targets this round. It all seems a little scary, but it should be fine. I don't think there's any scenario in which we get, like, super punished here. I'll just hold off, just in case something weird changes. Okay. Alright, so this attack should probably go into Leith. And Leith has no problem taking an attack. Okay, that's strange because they can be counterattacked here. And they don't have kill on him. There's no chance for it, even with the there's no chance to crit. So that's a little odd of an attack. Actually dodge is really tough, though. Okay, so we need to continue making the wall. Yeah, because that's going to help out a wall. The wall is literally saving us. John Fire Emblem. No chance to crit, unfortunately. Man, missing that 67 fucking reeks, dude. That's just straight up stanky. He has a 1% chance to crit us. That would be tragic. Okay, so she can take somebody's spot as well. So that's good to think on. Chat is a tough spot. I think no matter what, I'm using Rolf to attack, so maybe I should just do that first. I don't think there's a world that Rolf is not attacking. Maybe we do a trade-off attack with the Lagoose Slayer, like attack, trade, attack. How can we do that? There must be a way. Firstly, let's do this. Okay, I think... Strength, magic, speed, and resistance. All right. I mean, this kid has 9 strength. He's got a lot of strength at this level. All right. Leith can go back here, reestablish the wall. Yep. Wall reestablished. Trade the Lagoose Slayer. Attack with it. Come on, Ike. Yes! Okay. Oh, okay. That was a risky one. That was a risky one. What's my highest chance to hit? I move him back here, and then I place her here. There's a very high chance to hit. She fails, she gets killed 100%. So I move him up, I put her here. A high chance to hit. Oh, okay. I would love to, but the wind gets extra damage against winged units. And I needed everything I could get for that. Alright, Ileana. Skill, resistance, and HP. Not quite the great level that Soren got, but... Okay. So good, good. Now we can just reestablish the wall. Perfect. Beautiful, even. Man, that looks like a normal Soren level. It does kind of, doesn't it? It's really funny in my brain that we just can you run out these ravens with their Lagoose meter and then they just fall into the water and immediately die? Because that would be very funny. Alright, my question is, Jill, what is your fight looking like? Your fight's looking fine, actually. I just need to get these two out of the way, and then I'll let Jill take that fight. No, I can ward. I'll ward once. I'll do one ward. Their non-transforms have wings. Ah, okay. That does make sense. It would just be it's very funny in my mind for that to happen. Okay, okay. We got the hit. Every little bit helps with this area. Rolf's bow. So I can move Rolf where Leith is. That's definitely turn 1. Man, Rolf's so good on this map, dude. 14 unblockable damage. Like, 100% hit, 14 damage. Pretty fucking good. Steel Lance, because that potentially lands a blow, and then if not, I have to rush her over to get healed. We do have Kanto, right? These guys still have Kanto. I think birds still have Kanto, correct? Or do they not have Kanto? You attack and fly. What are my other options if that's the case? That's 11. John Fire Emblem can kill this guy, so maybe I can just do that instead. I miss... What do we do here, though? God, I wish I remembered if they could attack and fly. I could rescue Rolf. Okay, that's something I could do. I could rescue Rolf, put somebody else here if Nephine's attack goes poorly. So that's what I think I'll do. I'll wait here. John Fire Emblem. Okay. Basically, he's a 100% kill. It's a 5% chance to miss. Nice. Seraph Robe. I can put Ike over here to reestablish the barrier. Only Nephine can get attacked. She has the John Fire Emblem. Heal Jill. Okay, okay. And then... Magic and Speed. Okay, good level up for Mist. And then Riz can heal Braum. Okay. Riz is also a thought of putting our first emblem on. Because, you know, I'm assuming he gets, like, magic, damaging magic upon his level up. Upon his, form change, rather. Oh my god, there's another fucking reinforcement. These birds not just all perish. How many of them do I gotta kill? Oh god, so dangerously close. Alright, Rolf, set it up for us. Or you could crit. You've missed a lot of temp. There we go, Ralphie boy. That's what I'm talking about. I was about to say, there's a lot of 10% crits. There you go. That's what we needed to hear. Yeah, usually one would have Marcia to fight them on the water. But alas. Eesh. Rub it in, why don't you, huh? I killed her. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't even kill her. You know what? Not even my fault. Oh, this is a guy who can attack us, but we can't attack him, huh? I think I would need to reform the wall, and I don't think I'm reforming the wall here. Okay, use this fall. I'm trying to make the wall as best I can. Of course. Could rescue... Can I rescue Kieran? She should be fine. Once again, as long as the skill's working properly, she shouldn't be able to be attacked anyways. Say that nervously, not knowing if this game is busted or not. Alright, he weighs... He's got a build of 10. Brahm's got a build of a 13, so that means we should be able to carry him. No, what is... Apparently, I don't know how rescue works. I can move him here, I guess. Okay, so he can't be attacked there. Buddy Holly, how am I supposed to do this? So how does he get in here? Let's look at it this way. So... Can I do this? Ha, okay, that'll do it. Okay. Whew. Maybe build has to be higher than the unit's weight. Maybe build has to be higher than the unit's weight. You mean the current... Oh, wait. Up there, like 45? 21? Maybe that's it? Affects a non-mounted unit's ability to shove. It could, I guess. 6 dodge, 6 crit. We have 10 strength, so this is the slowest down, so he doesn't get a double here. I think that's fine. I don't think there's anybody here he can attack that's exceptionally in danger. Once again, Ileana should not be able to be attacked. But I guess I could go here with her. Just to be safe. I don't trust this game. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's I guess they super prioritize the double attack. Like, that must be their highest priority targeting. I feel like there's better attacks. Just that deal more damage. Now, once again, Rolf, a bowed unit is very good with all these winged beasts around. Okay, what's our best chance to, like, 100% kill this guy? Hmm, 7, which is still kind kind of dookie. I'll just do this. Okay, that hit surprisingly. Okay, so now I kind of just I can kind of pick and choose where I want to get the experience to. This would be nice to give it to Jill. Ike has my 100% kill if I get nervous. Does John Fire Emblem? John Fire Emblem does not have a 100% kill, so I think if she doesn't get the kill... Okay, we have that too. Okay. Let's have Jill attempt to kill here. God, that's... She's putting on a hell of a show, chat. I'll put it that way. She's putting on like a hell of a show to do that one dive. Okay, I was about to say, is there more reinforcements? All right, chat, we did it. Didn't lose it. I thought we were gonna lose one there. That was getting a little hairy. Yeah, I thought that was a crit as well. Also, my believers, let me give you your points. Your well-earned, well-believed points. No, they will survive. Woo, quite a few points, actually. Holy moly. Let's see, who won it? Who won it? Wow, 2.3 all to Luigi. Yeah, everybody vote. You were the only one who had some hope, Luigi. You're the only one who had some hope in this one. All right. Oof. Okay, reports from the last battle. So we got 160 bonus experience. Okay, we lost nobody. Always good. Once again, Braum was very good on this one. Having just like 13 defense unit is very useful. You repaid good my trust. I did my best, Luigi. I did my best not to let you down, buddy. Yeah, still, that was a foolish fight, though. I should have had both Boyd and Oscar in there, because they would have been close to, like, getting up to their next form. But we, you know, gotta live with the mistakes we make. Ah, yeah, okay, we've already seen this one. They talk about their specialty attack. Alright, that's the woman flirting with him. That's Jill being a weird racist. Okay. Ah, okay, that's why. Okay, and Riz he can get to. Okay. Now we could potentially see... Yeah, we actually are using all three of them, aren't we? I'm thinking we might just... I actually might put the Seraph robe on Nephany. That's Jill being a weird racist. It's certainly a quote. It fits. I mean... that's kind of what she's being. Alright, let's go to the shop and sell the blue gem. Alright, so now we're a lot richer, so if we do want to crack into a special weapon, Jets, now be the time. But yeah, I'm gonna use the little cans room real quick. Be back pretty shortly, probably just like a couple minutes. And then, yeah, because I'm gonna go grab some regular water as well. Just been drinking sody pop today. Doesn't do good for the throat. So, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes or so. See, I guess I'll run ads in the meantime. And I'll be right back. Okay. Perfect. I came back. Excuse me. As soon as the ads ended, I couldn't have timed that better myself. Okay, so. Me. We should. Oh, let me take break time down. So. We should definitely make a specialty weapon, though. I'm kind of indecisive if I put on to Boyd, Jill, or Oscar. They're all really good units. Jill, like, any sort of... Excuse me, man. I go for water, I end up coughing more than I didn't. I cough more than before I had the water. Like, Jill could use all the help she could get to get, like, on track with everybody else, but she's, like, our only flying unit, so we kind of need her to be good. Weapon ideas. A broomstick on Braum. The Lacerta, an axe with high hit rates. Lacerta is the certainty. Ooh, I like that one. An axe, you say? So we can either do broomstick on Braum or Lacerta on Boyd. Which I don't, those both sound pretty good. Braum has certainly earned himself something after all that beating. You know what? Luigi, we're gonna go with. You've already recommended Broomstick on Brom, and you know what? That's what we're gonna go with. I like that name a lot. Let's go with the Broomstick on Brom. So let's just put hit rate will be good for him, and then maybe just make it max attack, max hits. The weight obviously doesn't matter. He doesn't have a lot of luck, so I don't know if the crit matters entirely. This might just be fine. Just give him the high hit rate on it to kind of make up for his lower skill. And just max that attack out. Alright, you know what? I think that's pretty good. I'm going to call that Broomstick. Do you want to call it the Bromstick, or do you want to call it the Broomstick? Just to make sure before I... Do you want it like Bromstick or Broomstick? Or do you want 2 O's? Bromstick. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, and what kind of color would you like, Luigi? Any color in particular? Once again, black doesn't show up super well, but it's still pretty... It's not a bad choice.
He's going over that cliff.
Ah! Hello, Shino. Hello, buddy. How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I hope you got some good, fun plans for the weekend. Bromstick, maybe... Yeah, I was thinking actually black kind of works. It's the most, like... Kind of... It almost... Like, try to make it like an earthy tone to kind of match, like, a shotgun. So I think that kind of works. Alright. Doing good, thank you. Oh, I'm glad to hear, buddy. I'm glad to hear. Got any fun plans for the weekend? It is fastly approaching. It's quickly approaching. Let's give Jill a javelin. There are no javelins. Light. Let's buy a light for now. Into the convoy. No one can use light magic, I think, but in case it's hard to get. Not really. Maybe going to get the rest of my stuff at the old house. Ah, okay. Is it a pretty far trip, Shino? Or is it a pretty quick travel? Trying to think. Anybody else we want to equip? Relatively quick. Oh, okay. I'm gonna use the Seraph Rope on Nephany. She seems really good, so I think just putting more HP on her, she's gonna be in a lot of physical melee brawls, so. And her ability working, which is at less HP, I feel like more HP on her means that her ability can trigger more often. So, to me that all makes sense. Next to the over. Ah, I see. What is that, like half an hour-ish? If you're going, like, big cities. Also, let's give Ike counter. Unless there's... The other person we could put counter on is... Boyd. He has a lot of HP, not a lot of defense. But I think it's better on Ike, because he's just really, really bulky. So let's assign counter like so. Yeah, sounds about right. Although this one is more half that. Oh, okay. You know, honestly, I was talking earlier, Shino. Assign. Just make sure there's nothing I want to remove here. I think everything else is good, though. Yeah. I was talking earlier. There was like this little outdoor mall I was driving by on one of my routes at work. I was thinking maybe I'm gonna like go back there one day this week and just kind of enjoy. It's not too long of a drive. It's like 30 minutes maybe. The outdoor mall is kind of nice. I was thinking about maybe just kind of enjoying it one time soon. Also, I'm checking out skill chat. I guess maybe no. At least gets a big bonus. Maybe we'll give it to Jill. We'll see how our level ups go. Ileana? You think Ileana? What's her skill? Ileana. Her skill's 13. Oh, she's cute. Ah, okay. Yeah, I like Ileana. She's got a kind of a sad face, but I like the hairstyle a lot. Jill cuter. I do like the ponytail. She's a little too mad looking for my taste. I mean, Titania is the best, probably one of the best looking girls here, though. The cat girl's nice. She might be cute. It's hard to tell with the helmets and all the armor, but she might be kind of cute, too. One more check. Is there anything I want to? Javelin. John Fire Emblem's good for now. Hand axe. Javelin here. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's no javelin. My dumb ass. It's like, oh, why didn't I buy a javelin? Oh, Con, they might not have them. I guess we can give him... Oh, actually, we can give Rolf both of those bows we have. I just thought about that. Yeah, that was correct, right, chat? I don't think there was a javelin for sale here. No. Okay. Stephanie, I think, is also pretty cute. I do like green, like light blue hair. I like that. I mean, that's my favorite color, so. They get to cheat a little bit. Alright, let's see, is this going to be an envoy from the Theocracy of Begnion? Let's see, do we know, is this where we stopped? I want to just check real quick. I'm looking to see another character here real quick. Okay, no, we actually haven't seen this yet. Okay, so this is new. This is all new. Alright. Let's read through this now. I wasn't sure. So this is definitely where we ended last time. Oh, Tannis is pretty cute. I like her. Princess Elincia of Crimea, I presume. Yes. It is an honor to meet you. My name is Tanith. I am Deputy Commanding Officer of Begnion's Holy Guard. I must ask, what would Begnion want of me that she would send her royal guard to greet me? The apostle has learned of you, Princess Elincia, and she has come to meet you. She has come here to meet with you personally. The duty falls upon me to take you to her now. The apostle? Am I to meet? Surely the apostle has better things to do than. Will you accompany me? I suppose that We are the princess's escort. We will be coming with her. I hope you understand. Of course. Then yes, I will go with you. Thank you. Bad news, ma'am. We've sighted Lagoose near the Apostle's position. Birdmen. Crows, most likely. We've seen their kind before. They fancy themselves pirates without a ship. But they're thieves, plain and simple. Commander Sigron is with the Apostle. It'll take more than a few winged scavengers to get past her. Let's remain calm. Actually, I'm afraid we aren't quite sure where the Apostle is. What? They've kidnapped the Apostle? No, From what the commander said, the Apostle grew impatient and had another of her more willful moments. I asked the dock, and sure enough, one of the longshoremen heard her order the ship to set sail without us. What? Where were her attendants? What was she doing without her guard? Why can she just never stay put? I've told her time and time again that the seaports here are rampant with pirates and crow thugs. Right. Where is she now? The wind is poor today, so we think her ship should not be too far from us. I came here as quickly as I could. Understood. We'll move immediately. Excuse me, but is something wrong? Your Highness, I must apologize, but an urgent matter has arisen, and I must attend to it immediately. I will return for you later. Await my return. What was that all about? Judging from her expression, I'd say something has been happening has happened to the person she's been meant to protecting. Say, do you think that ship over there is involved? The envoy is flying in that direction. If so, then the Pegasus Knight's fears have already been realized. They're under attack. It's the ravens they spoke of, isn't it? Ike, why don't we go lend them a hand? Are you feeling alright, Soren? It's not like you to offer help to anybody. Yeah, Soren, are you alright? It's not like we just got you killed or something. It's a great opportunity to put the Empress in our debt. We'd be fools to pass it up, wouldn't we? I should have known you have an angle. What do you want to do to Tanya? I don't approve of Soren's motivations, but I agree that we should help. Well, that's what we'll do. Will you be alright on your own, Princess? You're doing the right thing. I would not dream of stopping you. I know these pirates are no match for your strength. Give them a sound thrashing. Huh? You're starting to sound like one of us, aren't you? Alright then, we better go. Ah, yes, Pegasus Knight, my favorite character. Good old unnamed Pegasus Knight. She's... No way something bad happens to her. No matter how many we defeat, there are more waiting to attack. And not just those ravens of Kilvas either. There are Bjork, too? What do they all want here? Need a little help? You! Aren't you Princess Cremia's escort? Yes, the princess ordered us to come to your aid. May we join the fray? That would be appreciated. We'll keep the ravens at bay in the interim. Why don't you go ahead and move on to that ship? The big vessel is ours. I'm not sure who the small one belongs to. There are human soldiers aboard, but if they're in this part of the sea, they must be pirates. Cut them down! Right, we'll take care of them. Holy moly. Who on earth is the Holy Guard? Where on earth is the Holy Guard? Between those crows and the pirates, we're outnumbered. It's only a matter of time before we're overwhelmed. I will fight too. You're one of the passengers from House Damiel, aren't you? I can't permit someone of her stature to throw herself into harm's way. I was once a knight of Begnion, albeit for only a short while. I won't get in your way. No, I can't. We must defend the Apostle, right? We do not have the luxury of choosing how to do so. Come, we must get ready. The enemy is coming. You are right. We need every able fighter. Accept my apologies, and thank you for your help. Lady Esther, allow me to serve you as your shield. Guardy, I'm so sorry that I've gotten you involved in this too. Oh, please, this is nothing. I'm fine. Before I was hired as your bodyguard, I was a top-notch mercenary. I can handle this many opponents all by myself. This is nothing. Is that so? Your confidence is impressive, to say the least. Teehee. Well, trust me, my confidence is back from my blade. I'm ready to fight. Hey, Fatalist, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh no, there are more of them. We're doomed. No, don't panic. We must protect the Apostle no matter what. Listen up, pirate scum. You may outnumber us, but we will not yield an inch. Wait, don't get confused. We're here to help you. We're your reinforcements. Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard asked us to help drive the enemy from this ship. Oh, Commander Tennant sent you. We're saved. The Apostle has taken refuge in the cabin back below decks. Until the Holy Guard arrives, we need you to defend the entrance to the ship's cabins. Got it. Weapons ready, everyone. Alright, let's not make the same mistake as last time. No. Pegasus N... KN. Just K and N. KN. My bad. Norris with the longbow. Wow, double the experience points. Night Ward. Garty. So how do we get... Okay, so we probably have to get Garty on our side, right? And then Garty can convince Astrid to join our side. That's kind of my assumption. Goodness gracious. Do note her level. Yeah, she is level 1. Oh my god. Those are some less than stellar stats. Alright, well, firstly, Guardy strikes again. He's back. Better than ever. Well, I made a comment about shove smite strats. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, so who am I not bringing here? Probably not bringing Braum. Bring in her, and then I want Oscar into this fight. Who do I drop for Oscar? I could drop Rolf for Oscar. Though, having, like, back row damage, I feel like he's going to be very important in this skirmish. Jill's not, like, exceptionally strong yet, but the flying mobility might be just what we need. I feel like Oscar's going to be very handy. Rolf is, like, taken off pretty damn well. I guess Seahark, I'm thinking, is, like, the only one who maybe doesn't come. She's a fickle one. It's just playing safe and then getting a boss to grind on enough to the last hit. Oh, I see. And bonus experience works on Paragon. I see. So it's easy to get her, like, up to snuff. I understand now. I understand. I could take Kieran off for Oscar, but once again, Kanto's so crazy strong in this game. I feel like it'd be a waste to not train Kieran now that we've taken Gamble off of him. I feel like this is it. And then I grab chess keys. Let's also just level up Ward 5 experience to her. Get those stat bonuses right now. Strength, HP, defense, and resistance. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anybody, like, also super close? Mia, but we're not using Mia. Okay. The only other person who's close is Ileana. I guess Rolf. I could put 16 points into Rolf, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's actually 16, so that's fine. Great. Useful. Alright. Save. Damn, he wants to be a mage. Half my melee fighters, Fatalists, want to be mages. Have you seen how many 5 magic, 6 magic, 4 magic, 4 magic? Like, they want to be mages so bad. Like, having 5 magic is kind of ridiculous. Even Boyd got a magic level. Everybody wants to be everybody wants to be a magus. Okay, no reason for Ileana to be up here. I definitely want Boyd in the front line, but I'd also, like, want to be able to rush in as much as possible. Take claim of the situation and then kind of recover from there. My 2 healers in the back. Fun fact, Boyd's magic growth is 5%. That's still, it hasn't been fun. Every time you've said that, it's actually been less and less fun. Penguin. Every time you mention that. Alright, unfortunately though, chat, this is where I have to call it for the night. Just because it is late for me and I need to go to work in the morning, but. I will be back on Saturday to finish up this and many more maps, now that we're, like, back on track. So, I'm just going to grab something real quick here. And yeah, we'll be back on Saturday at, no, sorry, not Saturday, Sunday. Be back on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going through this map and then a bunch of others, I'm sure. So there is Discord link down below for any new viewers, any new chatters. And then I'm just going to throw us somewhere real quick. And then we're going to call it for the night. Ah, okay, you know what? Yumi was in here earlier. Let's go visit Yumi. I haven't visited her in a while. She's playing Ape Escape and Banjo-Kazooie. That seems like a pretty fun time. I do love me some retro gaming. We're going to raid into Yumizuki. But yeah, once again, chat, I'll be back on Sunday for more Fire Emblem. Thanks for hanging out. It was a fun time. We got our first loss tonight, which is unfortunate, but back and better than ever on Sunday. So have a good weekend, and bye-bye.